Hello and welcome back to Mythical Virgo. Today we are going to be doing a Divine Twin Flame reading because one thing I noticed for myself is that I was very much in this energy of I'm tired of waiting, I am walking away, not like, like leaving forever, but more of refocusing my energy inwards and I'm sorry, cards are trying to come out. Refocusing my energy inwards and just kind of disconnecting from the outcome. And I thought that was something that was more of a realization for myself. But other readers I've been watching have been saying that that's kind of the general collective energy. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the planets or, what is happening that's like the collective energy. So that's what we're going to try and figure out today. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe and check out some other stuff on my channel. I plan on coming back with a lot more content very, very soon. You can also follow my Twitter and Instagram at Mythical Virgo if you're interested. And I guess we can just get into it. So what is the current energy affecting divine? Okay. Affecting divine. Can I get this sentence out? What is the current energy affecting divine feminines? Let's just do some shuffles and see what flies out. Oh, now nothing want to fly out. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, let's start with this. We have the Eight of Cups, a card of walking away, and we also have the Ten of Wands, a card about putting the burdens down. So is that not what I was just talking about? How the divine feminines are very much in this energy of like, this is fine and all, this was fun, but unless you're gonna show me some love or something, I don't really know what we're doing here. Ooh, okay. The Nine of Wands and the Six of Swords. So the Nine of Wands is a card, my kind of card of paranoia, being on the defense, and the Six of Swords. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the Tarot of Sexual Magic, so if you're not into risque images, this is not the reading for you. But the Nine of Wands, my card for paranoia and kind of being on the defense, and the Six of Swords is a card about moving on. So I think the feminine has this is probably in an effort to guard her heart a little bit, because I know personally, waiting around for someone who may not come back can be like hard on your emotional well-being. So kind of being in this energy of, I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to realign with my own life purpose and try and figure that out, is kind of, in a way, guarding yourself a little bit from being hurt. But it also is a really good energy to be in, to focus on yourself and focus on your life purpose. And the Six of Swords, literally a card about moving on, moving forward. So I think that's all we'll pull for the feminine for now. I'm going to move that over to the side. Let's see, what are the divine masculines feeling? What is the current energy impacting the divine masculines? Okay, it's interesting. It's like the cards keep coming out in twos. Okay, we have the Six of Wands and the World card. Six of Wands, if I'm not mistaken, is kind of like a card of victory and moving forward. I believe in the Rider-Waite, it's a card of the guy on a horse like riding in, and it's very much like that scene in Aladdin, that Prince Ali, like when Aladdin's riding in and all sorts of stuff is happening as this big celebration. It's kind of that energy. And with the World card, 21, if the number 21 is significant for you, that could be something. The World card also has like these fixed elements around it. You may be dealing with a fixed sign, or you may be a fixed sign. Um, the World card, I had something to say and I forgot. I don't know. We'll come back to that. We will see what the other cards have to say. So, what is the current energy impacting divine masculines? Okay. All right, we have 3 cards. The first one that came out was Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a card about feeling defeated and just not the best energy. And that could be where he is, knowing that or feeling that you're disconnecting your energy. We also have the Lovers and the Five of Swords. The Lovers is a card about making a decision in love. Can y'all see? And his decision may be, do I confess feelings? Do I not? Do I choose you or someone else? Like various things like that. That's also Gemini energy if you're dealing with a Gemini. And the Five of Swords is a card of deceit. It could be self-sabotage. It could be that he's deceiving his divine feminine by pretending he doesn't have feelings or pretending he doesn't care. It could be things of that nature. What is the current energy between the divine masculine and divine feminine? Okay. We have the Hanged Man. Kind of stagnation, taking time to pause and rest and think. Also, this card is very, the imagery is very, I don't know how to say it, but it relates to what I've been thinking the divine masculine is feeling, in that honestly, I feel like there's a lot of sexual energy going on in the past few days or couple of weeks or so, and I think this is very much kind of what it's like. It's more, I think it's coming from the divine masculine, and the divine feminine is down and everything, but I think she has a better time controlling her feelings and not acting on it right now. Like those energies can flip. There could be a point in time where the divine feminine is the one with all the sexual energy, but I think at this current point it's the divine masculine, and he really wants the divine feminine, especially if you're in separation, and especially if that separation is also like a physical separation, like if they live at a distance, or if even if they're in the same city and you just aren't seeing each other right now. Just things like that. Okay. What is developing between the divine masculine and divine feminine? And we have the Fool. All right. Now, just hearing the Fool can sound kind of disappointing, I guess. But the Fool card, I would say this is new beginnings and a fresh start. I think if your divine counterpart returns to you, it's going to be very much like a let's start over type of energy, or let's try again type of thing. Just kind of not necessarily forgetting the past, although I do kind of feel like the divine masculine may want you to, or you may want him to. And also I need to mention that like divine masculine, divine feminine can be a man, divine masculine can be a woman. Gender doesn't apply, it's energy. they may want to forget the past, but I do kind of feel like you can forgive the past, but don't necessarily forget it. Okay. And I guess I will ask, what is the guidance for the divine feminine? Okay. I guess we'll take this. It is Temperance. Okay. That is literally the card of patience and being patient. Sagittarius energy, it's number 14, if that means anything to you. But literally, the guidance is just to be patient. And I say the guidance is to be patient and wait, but wait as in focus on yourself, focus on your own endeavors. It's not literally sit around and wait for him to break up with his girlfriend, to leave his wife, to do whatever, to get his shit together, whatever. Like, we, divine feminine, divine masculine, whoever, we do not sit and wait. We say, okay, you're not ready? Okay, I'm going to go work on these skills, improve my skills here. I'm going to go get a promotion at my job. I'm going to go move. I'm going to go live my life. And when you're ready, hit me up, whatever. But I'm not going to sit in stagnation and wait on you. Okay, what is the guidance for the divine masculine? Oh, that flew. The guidance for the divine masculine, which I must add flew across the room, is the Two of Swords, which in the Two of Swords is a card about needing to make a decision but not really wanting to. And that, it sounds like y'all, divine masculine, y'all need to decide, because don't you also, yeah, you literally have the Lovers over here, so y'all need to make some decisions about what you want. Do you want your divine feminine? Do you want some other girl, some other guy, whoever? Do you want to be single? You need to sit down with yourself and figure out what decision you want to make. And I guess, what is the guidance for both in union to get to a partnership or whatever? Okay, everything flew. Okay. I don't really feel it, so I'm gonna pull again, but if you're curious, the cards that came out was the Page of Cups, which I've always felt like this card is someone wanting to write to someone, but not being able to find the words. So someone may be having difficulty coming forward and communicating because they feel like whatever they're writing isn't good enough. Also, we have a full moon here, so maybe someone's popping off at the full moon. Five of Pentacles. In other decks, it's kind of like someone feeling left out in the cold, but in this deck, it's almost feels like we can't get enough of each other. But this may also be like a passionate goodbye before leaving each other. So it might be like if someone has to move across the country or whatever, this is like the final goodbye at the airport, and that kind of energy. And we also have the Queen of Swords. This may be the energy that you're in. This is kind of giving me the energy of the divine feminine, of kind of being like, I'm not waiting, I got other things to do. This also, it doesn't really look like a heart down here, but I'm gonna say it's a heart, and it also has like pins in it, so she might be kind of like in a love is stupid kind of mode, which I don't really recommend being in, but if that's where you feel you need to be, then perhaps that's where you need to be. But anyway, I'm going to pull again for the guidance of the divine masculine and divine feminine. What is the guidance for both of them? And the card that came out was the Knight of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. This card came out for me earlier, so I'm trying to disconnect my own personal feelings from it. But you may both be earth signs. Someone may be an earth sign. If only one of you is an earth sign, perhaps something is a bit underdeveloped but still decent. Like making progress. I'm only saying that because it's a knight and not like a king or an emperor. That's something, it's not a page, so there's been some growth, but it's not quite there, and it still needs some time. I think it's kind of like if union happened right now for some people, it could be decent and it could be good, but it can also be so much better if you just wait and finish out your healing and whatnot. Because if you finish out your healing separately, the healing that needs to be done on your own, then when you get together, those aren't problems. They're not going to show themselves in your relationship. But if you don't heal those issues, when you get in a relationship with each other, you're going to have to heal those issues still, but with each other, and that might cause problems in the relationship. So, for example, if you have abandonment issues or something, if you heal those in separation, you won't have to heal them when you're in union. But if you're in union and you have not healed those, you may get in fights with your divine counterpart over, oh, I feel like you're going to abandon me, and then being like, no, I'm not, I love you, or whatever, and just causing issues. You can probably work through those issues, but if you heal them in separation, you won't have to heal them in union, basically. I'm sorry if you heard that. That was gross. I was drinking my tea. Okay. I think finally, I'm going to go in with some romance angels. What is the advice and guidance for the divine feminine? What is the guidance for the divine feminine? Okay. Oh. I guess we'll take both. I only wanted one, but we'll take both. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Ooh. So I just felt, for some of you, it will be a new person, but for some of you, it's an old person coming back different. Like, maybe you knew this person a few years ago, and now they're different. That's going to resonate for some of you. I don't know. We also have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you got to take. So I guess this is like trust your intuition, figure out what you want, and, actually do the thing. So if your intuition says something, actually do it. Okay? And what is the guidance? Oh, okay. Guidance for the divine masculine. Guidance for the divine masculine. Okay, I'm going to pull from the top. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So, if you're a divine masculine who is struggling making a decision, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. And I think that means if you know what you want, if you're like, I'm looking for someone who could be the mother of my children, I'm looking for someone smart, intelligent, who has this, this, and this, you've already met that person. You may not have seen those qualities yet, but you've met them. Kind of like, if you met someone in a coffee shop or whatever, and you may think they're cute or whatever, but maybe you're not giving them that much of a chance. You may, if you gave them that chance, you would maybe find that they're everything you're looking for. Like, you may have met them and they were studying or something. If you're in college like me, they may have been studying, and you're like, oh, so she's smart, but I'm looking for someone who is smart but also is adventurous and spontaneous and whatnot. But, find the same girl on the weekend and she's partying, she's, going out doing, wearing less and going out more, like Drake said. So, don't go off of first impressions. Really get to know someone before you say it's not them. Wait until you for sure see that they don't have the qualities before assuming that they don't, okay? And what is the guidance for both the divine masculine and divine feminine? What is the guidance for both? Okay, I'm going to pull from the top. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations bring you together. I just feel like that this being the card for both of them, bring you together, just that statement, it was so powerful. Also that they're both present here, or well, that's an angel and that's someone praying, I guess, but just that they're both present feels very significant. So pray, ask for guidance, ask spirit guides, ancestors, whatever, for help in bringing y'all together or help for dealing with the issues that are keeping you apart. And, you know, maybe you'll get together soon. So, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you liked it, please like it. Please subscribe, share the video. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you can at Mythical Virgo. And, you know, watch another video while you're here on my channel. It's free. So, leave a comment if you want. Let me know if it resonated. And, you know, have a great day, guys. Bye.